Greetings! I'm here to show you another tutorial video, and this one will be on how you want to add a locally generated or custom track to JBrowse. So a track of your own that you like to see displayed on our JBrowse here at Xenbase. So the first thing you want to do, as always, is go to Genome on JBrowse. So I'll go to Genomes on the main homepage of Xenbase. I'll click on latest version 9.2 on JBrowse. Wait for that to load. So sometimes you, like while viewing some of the tracks that we have here on Xenbase, you want to see how your file might look, your analysis that you've done. If you've produced a big file, bed file, BAM file, whatever you've done, you want to see how it looks on Xenbase here next to our tracks. Now, as long as you've produced it and it's aligned to one of the genome versions that we have, it should display properly. So for example, if you have one produced for latest version 9.2 and you want to see that track displayed, so you go to the file menu bar here, click on open track file or URL. Let's just pull this up a bit. They'll give you a few different options for where to get the file. Local is on your PC, and this is for remote files on remote servers. I would stick to remote local files, because remote files, what happens with that is you need to set what's called cross-origin resource sharing headers, so CORS headers on the remote server, to allow your machine to talk to the remote server to fetch the file. Otherwise it won't work. Something to be set, I believe, so that Apache works to communicate that it's okay to allow passage for that file to move from remote to local server. So it can get complicated. I would stick to local files, and then what you'll do, select the local file here. Just have an example bigwig file, and click on open. Right away it'll auto-detect the type of file that you selected, which is bigwig, but you can always select which format it should be in case it guesses wrong or you just want to specify. You can change the name of the track here if you like. You can change what type of plot it's drawn in. XY plot is usually the standard plot for bigwigs. Density can show it in a different way as opposed to a graph. You can show which areas of the graph are strongest and weakest by showing density plot. And there's various other ways of displaying it, but this is the default and usually works best. Open immediately just means that you want to see the track displayed right away, not just add it to the track list pane on the left. And add to tracks is just add it and don't open it for viewing right away. So we're going to open it right away. Click on open and see that it displays it right away, right next to all the other tracks that are displayed on Xenbase, and it's shown here in a new category called local tracks. And you can scroll through it just like any other track across the latest 9.2 genome, and it will refresh all the tracks, including your local track, at that position. Now it's just for your local session, so when you refresh the page, the track will disappear. So it's just for viewing the custom or local track for your own analysis, maybe for a screenshot or just to see at a particular location how it looks. But it's only for that given session.